is crap except for this. And all that stuff.
Remember how it took us to like level 25 before we got a helmet in Riders of Icarus?
Freaking that game, man.
I mean, I like the idea of being able to mount everything, but getting groups is tough in that game.
I know, really that kind of stuff.
Mounting stuff is fun.
That's a legit campaign now. Hey man, you probably win with that campaign over Trump.
Hey, all you need is The Rock to run. Dwayne The Rock Johnson for president.
Is he an American citizen? He's an American citizen, right? Says the other person who's
questionable.
Right?
Born in America.
Do you have his papers?
What kind of paper?
See, the fact that you don't know what I mean when I say papers has me very, very worried.
And then he pulls out a green Uno card.
Might be dude. Let's see if there's anything else. No. What was I doing? Okay. Oh, I was going back here to where he fell out. Make sure there's nothing over here. Okay, yeah. Funny thing is, you had made it away from me. Why'd you turn back and try to fight? I'm an unstoppable killing.
Maybe he wanted to loot you.
I'm an unstoppable killing machine. You can't kill me. Uh-oh. This is where...
Dragon?
Close. The Draugr.
Calling in backup.
They're like Nords that I think they said like their bodies come back to life after something. I don't know. Something crazy like that. Sometimes you gotta, if you want to get rich, you gotta check all the bodies. Cha-ching, loot. He's like, who the fuck woke me up? Yes, bitch.
Finishing move. Looks like he was trying to scratch his butt on the way down.
He's like, oh, I'm not gonna die with this fucking wedgie. Good way to tell if they're gonna get up is because sometimes you can get that close to them and they're still, you know. Good way to tell. Oh, I didn't want that. Good way to tell is if they're still wearing armor. If they're still wearing armor, for the most part, they're probably gonna get up. Oh shit! I forgot about
That's a trap.
the door.
You gonna run across?
You can't run across. You have to jump over that thing. Otherwise, if you touch that thing, that door is gonna swing all the way across. Smack you so hard. This motherfucker.
You know what you should do? You should lead him across the door. Let it kill him.
Nah, because they'll be close enough that it might. If they're close enough that it hits me too, then.
No, run and jump over, and then let them walk onto it.
I'm saying once they walk on it, the door is far enough that it might hit me too. When it swings, especially if you're walking that way.
I just figured you'd be able to outpace them.
Well, it's not about outpacing them; it's about outpacing the door.
But if you are like already on the other side, clear of the door, just let them walk onto
and
the
then
button.
they might not be dumb enough to walk across it. Sometimes the pathing might be weird.
Oh, it's terrible.
Yeah, you could do that, but I'm like, I don't want to risk it. I feel like just using my hands and feet to kill them. Easier.
What about knees and elbows?
like Johnny Young Bosch taught me to, or Johnny Young Bosch.
Apachai?
Or Apachai. Tony Jaa.
Dual wielding.
Oh my god, I'm getting all my Asians mixed up, and now people are gonna think I'm racist.
Cause you are.
That's one of those things though where I'm like, people probably don't. I grew up around nothing but Asian people. So I'm like,
I grew up around nothing but white people.
yeah, but the directly next to me were like two houses full, or like an entire house full of Asian people.
Ah.
An entire apartment building full of Asian people. I'm not citing that as a reason why I can't be racist. I'm just saying, you know, a lot of jokes I might have are from them. So if it sounds messed up.
I just thought of like 5 jokes, but I'm not gonna say any of them.
Oh, that makes you racist. Bitch. Run out of stamina so quick. Running out of stamina, and it's like 5,000 years before Gatorade existed, so that's just
No Red Bull. 5-hour energy.
no way to get wings. You know, somebody actually sued Red Bull for not.
Yeah, not giving them
Oh
wings.
my god, that is the dumbest. I can't believe
I've heard of that
you
one.
can actually. Oh, just the garbage time we live in, where someone can come up with a great catchphrase. Like the guy who originally made that catchphrase because they used that catchphrase for like fucking decades, and for someone to come along and just do that. The guy who originally made that catchphrase is probably fucking rich, and now he's just sitting there like, all of his money's just gone. They're like, you made us a catchphrase that got us sued. Oh no, it broke.
Got it that time.
So sweet.
Are those the axes? Just making that noise?
Yeah. Fur boots. People are probably yelling at me like, use the other boots. Some of the other boots are better. I don't know.
Will he make it?
Sliced off my butt cheek. Good job, guys. Killing it. Where did I get sparks? Did I just learn that? Probably. No, go back in. Oh.
See? Another wedgie.
Right?
So, how come some of the kills, something gold was back there? How come some of the kills have the finisher and some don't?
It's usually the last kill that you get. So you know how Batman, I think Batman games do that too. Like it did that when I was playing, what's his name?
Oh, if you're fighting in a group, the last kill will...
The last kill will be effect. Kind of like a way to let you know that like, yeah, the danger's over. You don't have to still be on guard and shit. I'm actually kind of glad games like this do that because
That sword look cool.
yeah. They used like special metal back in the day. I don't know. Sucks you can't take their armor too. Their armor is actually better than like regular iron stuff.
It's always interesting
There's a hierarchy in this game.
when
Metal.
someone has armor that barely covers them, but it has like stupid high defense.
Oh yeah, like that joke about the female armor and how it's like her armor is fucking insane. It's literally like nipple straps and iron skirt, and it's just like, oh, it's truly the strongest armor that's ever existed. It's just like it protects her nipples real nice, but like, what about her
It's the
stomach?
source of her weakness.
Right?
Death by purple nurple.
See, he got it out. See, he had it between his legs, and he got his wedgie out. Right,
He
death by
can
purple.
rest in peace.
Can you die from that? Your nipple won't grow back, will it? Arnaldo, you ever twisted off a nipple? Did you just say returning to the unsullied one?
Or it'll be like
No, the unsullied have their cut off. Did they also cut off their nipples?
Yeah, the nipples.
I thought it was only for that one demonstration.
Isn't it their dicks?
No, but they always had it.
No, that was a demonstration, dude.
No.
Dude was saying they don't feel pain, and he cut off the dude's nipple to be like,
Yeah.
No, but
He
they're
didn't
saying
flinch.
that they don't have them because they don't need them.
nipples.
Yeah. 'Cause apparently
But
to
you
them,
see
only women
them-
need
But if you don't need them, why would you go through and cut
There is a
everyone's nipples
scene-
off? There's a possibility that everybody. This is before antibiotics or boiling shit to keep people alive. So you could lose money on getting an unsullied killed by cutting off its nipple and not properly taking care of it.
They don't care.
So you really think they care about money? That's the only thing they care about. Why would you do that?
The problem is though, there's
Oh,
an
that one
episode
died.
later on. There's an episode later on where they bathe in the river, and they still have nipples.
Word. They cut off that one guy's nipple as a demonstration
Yeah.
of they don't get hurt, or at least if they get hurt, they don't give a shit. They don't need them. Men don't need them in general. As if they were not unsullied, they would be using their nipples for something. I don't know, Arnaldo. What do you? That makes me wonder, Arnaldo. What are you using your nipples for?
Clockwise,
Did you just say to fly? How big are your nipples?
Can he airbend with them?
That's like
Dust
Schmidt.
attack.
Schmidt on New Girl, he was talking about Cece's nipples. He said one of them. He said they're disorienting because one of them's like a. What did he say? One of them's like a silver dollar. The other one's like a tick bite. One's bigger than the other. Which side has stuff that's bigger? You're one of your feet is usually supposed to be bigger and all that kind of stuff. I think it's the side with your heart. What were you gonna say? The side with your dick? You realize that's in the middle, right?
No, but it's scary.
What? So wait, which one is more forward?
One hangs forward and the other apparently.
That's a good question.
I remember definitely size wise.
Do you remember why?
No, but it's the same thing with how girls have one of the
So then it must be related to your heart, because I think the one on the
Yeah.
side with your heart is bigger. Skeletons.
Surprised the gold didn't wash away
Some
in
I
the
know, right?
current.
His skeleton was holding on to him, dude. Hold tight, never let go. He's like, I left my gold near my gravesite. But you'll have to find it first. I left all my gold in my skeleton.
Geigo, training. Don't give it up, Luffy. I don't know any of the Japanese intros.
I love the Japanese intros. Intro was tennis
each
garbage.
need sunshine.
I love that opening.
Weren't you upset because I kept singing it? Then you got stuck in your head, and you started singing it.
The other one was good too. The one where he was, the one from when he was in Impel Down.
Impel Down was a good arc.
It was a good arc. Yeah.
I still gotta catch up. I just got to Zoe.
I'll stop. Yeah. Fucking, come on. I hate that sometimes. The prompt doesn't come up even though you're on it.
Yeah.
I want some glowing mushrooms. I'm not gonna level up until the next time I'm gonna fight. Then again, if I get another skill soon, I don't know how that works. If it's not gonna if it's your entirety of your growth is stunted if you don't go to the next one. But who cares if it is? I don't give a shit.
Did you
How did
enchant
that
it?
break it? Enchant what?
that what's the name? It looks like it's glowing.
No, it's just
The lighting.
yeah, it's just the lighting. I can't enchant anything until I get I
When
need
you,
these things.
When you put poison on it, does it glow as if it was enchanted?
No, when you hit a person with it, they'll start to glow with like a weird
Well,
green thing.
I was just wondering because like
No, it
if
has
you
it
put
actually has
poison-
a symbol on it.
Okay, that's what I was trying to figure out.
In the inventory, there's a symbol on it.
Okay,
What did I say? Oh yeah.
need to eat.
Oh my god, did you just get stronger in the middle of this fight? almost as if the gods came down and touched him, made him stronger.
Helena, give me strength.
May death befall. Vaya con Dios. ¿Dónde está mi tata? Shut your mouth.
Hit him with that El Diablo.
Huh?
Hit him with that El Diablo. I think we're past our 30-minute mark.
Definitely, but we're not gonna stop. We should talk about stuff like that.
That's why I turned away from the what's the name. But still trying to pick it up though.
Okay, 1 second. One second. Let's see. Let's get a look at this room. This dumb little room I'm in. Okay, so where's my carry weight like? It's not too bad. It's gonna get worse though towards the end. I usually try to so Chico, when I first started playing this game, Chico told me this thing where he was like, basically he doesn't pick up something towards the beginning, like when he had to actually ration
His inventory space.
Inventory space. He said he wouldn't pick up anything that wasn't at least like 10 times worth its weight. Flawless entry. That was great.
Watch out for traps.
Pretty good. I did pretty good. Fucking neither of it worked. Fucking. Oh my god. Done. Somebody else? Who else wants? Who else wants some? That was really dumb.
I'm gonna wait for you to walk by and then set it on fire.
I'm gonna try. I don't know where this other person is. Is he coming downstairs yet? Oh, there he is. Oh, he's got a bow. He ain't coming down here at all. Just barely missed that shit. Oh no, he shot me in the nipple.
Well, apparently you don't need them.
I know, right? I know those told us apparently nippleless life is very fruitful. Yeah. Isn't it like we have nipples because we all start out as women or something like that?
Could be. Question: are there elementals in this?
There are things called atronachs, which are kind of like that.
Okay.
There are some that you can
Summon.
yeah. There's a storm atronach. Those things are awesome. They're like big ass icemen. They're fucking strong. I hate fighting those things. Those things suck.
Do they have elemental weakness since they're like element based?
No. I don't think so. Because I'm like storm atronach. I'm like, it looks like a big piece of ice, but it's called a storm atronach. So I'm like, the fuck would that be weak to anyway? You know? Flame atronach. I usually just try to do that to just get rid of it, just in case. Sometimes there are times where like you'll walk underneath the pot and like your head will hit the pot or some crap.
And it'll fall.
Yeah, and it'll fall and you'll get fucked up. Because for some reason that like it's like it's like pouring gas on yourself and then lighting the match as opposed to just throwing the match on your skin. It hurts more. Haven't got time for the pain. Can't even walk straight.
Too much tea.
Too much tea. Oh my goodness. So that wasn't right. So I'm trying to think. What was it before? I know it was. I want to say. Is that an owl? Bear. This one was bear, owl, moth. I know bears were first. Must be bear, moth. Up.
You did it.
I'm a big kid now. Okay. Now that I'm in this bitch, I'm going
It's gonna be a boss fight?
Save. Because it might be. Then, I'm gonna fuck this guy up. Or girl.
Could it be a spider?
It better not be. I don't think it is. There's some dude's grave up there. Hey look, there's a word wall. Do you know what a word wall is? It's where I can read dumb little stupid things, where I can get little words of power. And the funny thing is, usually word walls have more than just the one word that you can learn from them on them, but for some reason you can't read the rest of them.
Did you learn Shazam?
Shaba.
Did you learn
That'd be
Tetsuga
dope.
Tensho?
Just start spamming him the second he gets up.
That one has a lot of health.
Yeah, he does. He's kind of broken.
Should poison your weapon.
I'm about to. Fucking, and he already knows shouts. So damn. Yeah, succumb to that. Oh, he resisted the venom. Oh my goodness, that
Watch
hit.
your health, watch your health.
Oh my god. Well, this is nice. Closing this shit again. Drink, 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 drink.
And you got him.
What's my name, bitch?
Any good loot drops?
Dragonstone.
So in this, are the drops always the same, or can there be like rare drops?
That's a good question. I don't know. I think it's kind of random. Sometimes, like certain things, they're always supposed to have like certain like quest items and stuff.
Yeah.
But like the dragon thing that I picked up, but for the most part, I think it's kind of random what you get.
Well, I was just curious because usually there's like a pool of stuff, and like they have the guarantee stuff, but then there's like a chance of like one of like 3 items will pop up in the other possible slots.
I can. I'll say I'm like I can take stuff and sell it, so even if I don't want it, I should still take it. Soul gems, which I can't even use until later.
For summons.
Soul gems are for that's how you that's how you imbue things with magic.
Thought they were for summons too.
No, you can do you can there's like a staff
Oh, they
that
must
can
have
sometimes
changed
do
it.
different summons.
Because when I had played Morrowind, you needed soul gems and soul stones for to do summoning spells.
Is Morrowind a different game? Like,
Yeah, it's an older game for Elder Scrolls, so they probably changed
Oblivion?
it. Yeah, I think it was Morrowind, then Oblivion, then Skyrim.
They probably changed it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while since I did any Elder Scrolls stuff.
This was my first installment in the game, or in the series. I'd never played anything before this. That was a poor boy. I don't want that skull. Get rid of that shit. It's bad luck to touch other people's skulls.
So no skull bowling?
Especially no skull bowling. A friend of mine has a bust of a skull in his head, or in his living room. Yeah, everybody's got a skull in their head. And it's like, I guess it's like somebody his grandfather used to know or something like that, and he's just kind of kept it. They were like, "Do you want to touch it?" I'm like, "Not really."
Would you be upset if you slept over and they put it right next to you and woke up it was just there?
Who, me? Yes, very. Especially if he was staring at me. Ow. My knees. It'd be funny if they were like, your character has torn your ACL. It's like, I can't escape that shit. Even in a video game. For those of you who don't know, I currently am recuperating from ACL surgery. I tore my ACL doing stuff. I'm not going to talk about it. Not going to
tell the story?
No, and you will not say anything either, or I will kill you.
I'll tell you guys later.
No, you won't. Anyway. Basically, I tore my ACL. And, that happened around, like, what? Happened, like, mid-December. And then I got the ACL surgery around end of March. So, yeah. It is now the second day of June. Holy shit. That didn't sound good. Yeah, we're walking away from that.
Boss fight! It's a boss fight!
Word. I'm walking away from where I'm supposed to be, too. I kind of want to see what this stone is going to be. Especially because if you can fast travel to stuff once you've been there once. But I always say, like, you practically have to, like, rub your face on places sometimes if you're not coming from, like, the front of the place, like, it won't activate it. Yeah, it won't activate that you've been there until, like, you practically have to rub your face on it. Like, look how close I am to this thing, and it's still not activating. And then, gotta rub my face on it. Fishy fishies. There's no fish. Yeah, and water breathing is definitely a thing in this game that you do not have. So there are these things called dragon priests later on, and different dragon priests have these masks, and these masks just give you random powers. One of them is helps you breathe underwater, and I think it also makes prices for stuff like 10% better. This game. Where the hell is the stone? Oh, walked right past it. There's enemies nearby, but they're just I think they're fish. They have these little things, slaughterfish. They're basically piranha. Butterfly.
Too bad they don't have a Jaws DLC.
Lady stone. Let's see what it does. Those who are in the sign of Lady Stone regenerate health and stamina more quickly. Nah, no thanks. It's interesting.
There's your enemy.
Because women are like water. They regenerate us and rejuvenate us.
Unless your name is Ares.
Then women are your downfall. Like an entire tribe of women specifically made to just kill you.
If your name is Kamina.
Or if your
Or Steve.
or if your name is anyone near a woman named Yoko.
Yeah. That kiss of death is
Oh
real.
my god! Don't let her even touch your children. Don't let her anywhere near your children.
I mean, that whole village got taken out when they were hanging out with Diana.
Spoilers for that movie, by the way, but this isn't going out up until
Way after.
yeah. This is probably not going to go up for in a couple weeks.
Yep.
We just saw them. For those of you who haven't watched, I don't know why you wouldn't watch the first two videos we did, but two or three. I don't know where this is going to be, but
Tis a mystery.
why would you not watch the first two? Just Joe watching like the third freaking video. Assholes going out of order. I'm kidding. We love you, assholes. This is back to where I was before. Oh yeah, the Guardian Stones. So this is the stone that I got to before. Now, this is weird for me because normally, for the first couple games, or for the first couple
Playthroughs.
dungeons you go into in the playthrough, you walk out like you gotta play the what should I keep, what should I drop game, so you don't have to like you when you walk and you're like over encumbered, you have to walk
you
like
slow
this
down.
slow. It's like this bad. It's just oh my god, and you can't run. And I don't have a companion yet. Who wants some? Oh shit! The fuck did that come from?
Is that a wolf?
That's a skeever. Shut up.
It looked like go back. It looked like a big rat.
It is a big rat. It's called a
Okay.
skeever.
Like Master Splinter's busted cousin.
No, I think smaller than Master Splinter.
As I said, it's his busted cousin.
More busted than him.
Yeah.
How?
At least he knows martial
Smaller
arts.
than him. I don't know who Anise is, but I'm still.
I'm just a poor old woman.
I didn't
Run
take
away.
anything. I didn't take anything. I don't know what you're talking about.